Hello, it's Burgess Taylor, and we're going to talk about One Book July. Started that last week of June, the first week of July, so this is technically my finishing up my third week. Wow. Start my days on Monday. I know a lot of people start theirs on Sundays, and so far so good. I did have to change up one thing though. I talk about it, I show you in the latter part of this video. Taking out a few inserts and put a few inserts in, and then taking one out because I found that I really didn't need as much because of the Omni Journal. What I have left is a brain dump insert, my writer bullet journal, and the Omni Journal. And that's all I have in my traveler's notebook. I have thought about doing a few other things, then I nixed that because it's One Book July. But One Book July has given me a lot of ideas. The one bag is going well. The only problem I'm having with the one bag is that I miss my big set of watercolors. I have more than one of those, more than one travel kit, and I miss having miss having so many colors to choose from. I am doing fine with everything else. It's just giving me so many ideas. My 2.0 version of One Book July is Project Me, which I just did a video about on Monday. So it's in its own little traveler's notebook. It's a separate thing. It's a project I'm working on through Planner Perfect with Jenny Pinton. It's a private group. If you are interested, I just did a blog post about it. My website is down below. I love her insert. The Project Me insert with the Wren on it. It's awesome paper. I love the red thread. I love how it's set up. I love her artwork on the front. I unfortunately cannot afford to buy all of her inserts, at least not this month. Maybe in August I can buy them and I will get like a kit for September on. I'm going to end up making my own inserts for August. The last week of July, I will be setting all of that up. I will be going back into all of my traveler's notebooks. However, one of my traveler's notebooks will only have the Omni Journal and probably my Hobonichi. I'm going to set things up differently. I'm working on now how I want to set things up based on what I'm learning in One Book July. My Omni Journal is sort of a commonplace kind of journal. I can write out things, journal in it, do all kinds of things. It's a chunky monkey. That's what I've been calling it. But it's a good thing to have. You can index it like you do a bullet journal, and you can do collections like you do in a bullet journal. I'm not really doing a whole lot of bulleting though anymore. I have been working towards doing what Jenny talks about with Planner Perfect, and that's scripting out my days, which is working pretty well right now. The only thing I'm doing is I usually have a post-it note. I write the important things, like if there are bills to pay or whatever, based on my calendar. But I realized while I was watching Jenny's video and while I was looking at some of the comments and some of the posts on the Facebook group for Planner Perfect, that my mini writer's Bible is a pocket-sized traveler's notebook. Field notes. That's what a pocket is. Field note. It is going to be my errand runner. I'm going to have to figure out how to set it up. Going to have to figure out how to do all that because my passport usually has my grocery list in it and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to be redoing some of that so that I can get it to work in the pocket size traveler's notebook. So it will be my errand runner, my thing for when I go to pay bills, when I go to the doctor, that kind of thing. And I'm really excited about that. I didn't realize that that's what it was, and I will be able to put it to better use now. So I'm, like I said, really excited about that. I've also learned that I can do one book if I'm made to. I may have to have an extra notebook for morning pages, which is sort of like a brain dump, and a book for writing. But other than that, the Omni Journal has worked really well for everything else. But I really do like the idea of having an insert for every month. If I were to keep doing the Omni Journal for all of that, it's only going to last me like 3 months. I love the paper in it. So I might be searching for some Tomoho River inserts. And other than that, that's about it. It's going really well. I've learned a lot more than the other two One Book Julys that I have done. I'm excited. I love the Omni Journal and how everything is looking. My pages have changed some. How I lay out my pages. Some of the stuff that's on my pages has changed some. But I really do believe I will never be one of those people who has one journal. One journal. That's it. Because I have my hand in a lot of cookie jars. I'm writing, I'm creating art journaling, I'm on a spiritual quest with Project Me and otherwise, and I have a lot of things going on. So I don't think I'll ever just have one journal. But I'm super excited about how it's going, and I'm really enjoying myself. And you should check out my Project Me video if you haven't already, because that's pretty much version 2 for One Book July for me, along with the doodles, which I need to go watercolor because I have them. I've drawn them, but I haven't colored all of them. I need to get to work. And I need to write. I've got lasagna in the oven right now. It is Thursday evening. I am ahead of schedule here. I'm actually not doing the video, creating, editing, and uploading all in one day, which is just too much work. So this is what has happened with One Book July, is I'm actually planning out things. I'm scripting my life, and I'm writing a better story thanks to Jenny Pettin and her method, and it's really working for me. One Book July. I am a to-do lister, but this is working out so well. I'm still figuring out how to not have a little to-do list. At least I have condensed it now, but having the collections and scripting out my goal for the day, the night before, and stuff like that, it's really helping me. And filling in my pages and doing Project Me, I'm doing so much better. This month has really been a good month for me, and I'm super excited. My grandson turns 4 tomorrow. I am so excited and so like, oh my God, where's all the time gone? But I won't be seeing him. My daughter's taking him to Florida for the weekend, and then we're celebrating my birthday next weekend, the weekend of my birthday, and then the next weekend, which is the end of this month, we will be celebrating my birthday, but mostly Mr. Victor's birthday here. Actually, I think we're doing it here, and my parents are coming. I think that's what we're doing. I think that's what we decided to do. Yes. So I've got to plan out a birthday party, my Omni Journal, till I have inserts to do that with. I am super excited. You can watch the rest of the video now, where I actually show you my pages in the Omni Journal and the Traveler's Notebook itself.
Okay, so I was going to do this at the dining room table, but my husband is watching TV in there. He's off today. So I'm doing this handheld One Book July update. I did change things a little bit. The one notebook with the typewriter on it that goes in my writer's Bible, along with this one, this is my bullet journal for writing. It was just too thick. I wrote a few pages on it, but it was just really too thick, so I just put my bullet journal for writing in here because pretty soon I'm going to need to get another one. This is the soft cover Leuchtturm. It's got some regular stuff in it too, but mostly it has stuff for the novel, and then some quotes. And I need to do a new tracker. It's supposed to go right there. But anyway, so I still have the brain dump. This was too thick, the other notebook with this in it, because this is getting even thicker. Let's see, where was I? One Book July. What's June stuff? Here we go. So July. There we go. I had it tabbed. July 4th. That's my page marker, so I'll move this to where we stop for today. Sometimes, not all the time, I'm doing the laptop with the word count. Sometimes I put it in a flower. I think one day I put it in a balloon. So, Mr. Victor, you can see my ceiling fan. And you're going to hear the air conditioner, but it is like almost 100 degrees outside. And it's back and forth storming, which means it's really humid. This was a page that I did in here. It's actually for Project Me. Sorry for the glare. See? My word count in a balloon. Okay, so this is July 7th. And if you're wondering, my bedspread has trees and birds and dragonflies and I think some butterflies on it. So we have Saturday the 9th, some Dr. Seuss stuff. I skipped a day and had to do it on a different page. Sunday, when I went with Mr. Victor and my daughter, and I haven't finished coloring that in. We went to the beach. We went to Edisto. and we had a blast. These are some reviews and some notes and stuff that I'm working on. My big goals, now that half of the year has passed, I wanted to figure it out. This is this week. So Monday, the 11th, I think that's where we left off, was last week, 4th of July. I think I covered all of that. This was like a fun page. I really liked this page, all the color. I put my word count right there. I didn't write at all Sunday. And then Monday, I wrote 5,107 words. I did writing. I got dinner done. I made an omelet. Well, I can't remember yet. Omelet with spinach. I've been reading and writing. And that's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss ones that I've done so far, up until that point. So Tuesday, I baked bread. I think I wrote for 30 minutes, but I did morning pages and a brain dump. And some handwriting. I did some novel writing, but it was handwritten, and it might have been 3 pages worth, but I haven't put it in yet, so I'm not counting it as word count yet, because I've got to figure out what my words are. My daughter and Victor were here. They ate dinner with us. My daughter helped me bake bread. I made homemade spaghetti. I gave Mr. Victor a bath. I did write for a while, like I said, but I did it with pen and paper. So Wednesday, I forgot about the Dr. Seuss thing because I was so busy doing the flowers. Yesterday was a purple day, and I cleaned, I cooked, I cleaned off my desk, I did some work in Project Me, I did a lot of reading, I cut the grass, I did all kinds of stuff yesterday. So that's because I didn't do the Dr. Seuss. I did a double duty because there's the one quote, and then I did this, which is another quote. And then this is trying to get a schedule, trying to figure something out. This is one of the projects I'm going to work on. I'm going to get it all together. I'm going to figure out what I need to plant a garden next spring. And then this is today's page. While this is saving, I'll be writing. Today is going to be a writing day. So I'm going to draw the laptop right here or something to put my word count in. And we're having lasagna for dinner.